The Frozen Pyramid, secrets beneath the Antarctic ice in the heart of Antarctica, where the world is nothing but endless white, and the cold can freeze a man's breath in seconds. A secret waited to be found. Dr. Oliver Reed, a 38-year-old British archaeologist, as he stepped out of his tent. The wind howled across the Ross Ice Shelf, carrying with it the sting of snow and the promise of another day of discovery. Oliver had spent his life searching for traces of lost civilizations, but nothing had prepared him for the mystery that lay hidden beneath the Antarctic ice. He had read every book on polar exploration, from Shackleton's Endurance to Cherry Garrard's The Worst Journey in the World. He knew the dangers, whiteouts that could erase the world in minutes, crevasses that could swallow a man whole, and temperatures that could kill in less than an hour. But when satellite images revealed a perfect pyramid shape buried deep in the Ellsworth Mountains, Oliver knew he had to see it for himself. The journey to the site was brutal. The research team's snow tractors crawled across the ice, past the British Antarctic Survey's old markers and the ghostly remains of earlier expeditions. The sun barely rose above the horizon, casting a pale blue light over the endless snow. At night, the aurora australis shimmered above the camp, painting the sky with green and purple ribbons. After weeks of digging and scanning, Oliver finally stood before a stone structure, impossibly old, perfectly geometric and covered in strange symbols. Some looked like Egyptian hieroglyphs, others were completely unknown. He brushed away the frost with a gloved hand. Could this be proof of a civilization lost to time? Or something even stranger? He set up his camera and began to document every detail. The pyramid was massive, its base nearly as wide as the Great Pyramid of Giza. But its stone was unlike anything found in Egypt. The blocks were perfectly cut, fitted together without mortar, and showed no signs of weathering, as if they had been protected by the ice for thousands of years. Inside the entrance, the air was warmer, almost untouched by the cold outside. The walls were lined with carvings, scenes of people building the pyramid, worshipping the sun and fleeing from a shadow that covered the land. Oliver's breath caught as he realized the carvings showed a map of the world, but not as it is today. The continents were different, the ice sheets smaller, and a great landmass, now lost, was marked at the South Pole. He remembered reading about ancient maps like the Piri Reis map, which some claimed showed Antarctica before it was covered in ice. Was it possible that a civilization had lived here, thousands of years before the first explorers set foot on the continent? Deeper inside, Oliver found a massive stone door, sealed tight and inscribed with a riddle. To enter, speak the name of the first light. He hesitated, then whispered, "The sun." The door rumbled open, revealing a tunnel descending into darkness. He switched on his headlamp and stepped inside, heart pounding. The tunnel led to a vast chamber filled with golden artifacts, crystal orbs, and a map of the world as it looked millennia ago. In the center of the room stood a sarcophagus, its lid inscribed with a warning, "Disturb not the sleep of the Sun King, lest the darkness rise again." Oliver's hands trembled as he documented everything. He knew the world would never believe this without proof. He collected samples, took photographs, and carefully copied the inscriptions into his notebook. Suddenly the ground trembled. A hidden mechanism triggered, and the entrance slammed shut behind him. Panic threatened to take over, but Oliver remembered the riddle. He who unlocks the secrets of time will reveal the truth beneath the ice. He searched the chamber, his breath fogging in the cold air. On a pedestal he found a golden sundial. He placed it in the center of the room, aligning it with the carvings on the wall. The crystal orbs began to glow, illuminating a hidden doorway. Oliver escaped just as the chamber began to collapse, clutching ancient scrolls and artifacts that would rewrite history. As he emerged into the blinding Antarctic sunlight, he looked back at the pyramid, now half buried once more by snow. He knew the world would never believe the full story, but he also knew that the greatest mysteries are the ones that change us forever. Somewhere deep beneath the ice, the secrets of the Sun People still waited, guarding their ancient wisdom for those brave enough to seek it. As Oliver returned to his camp, the wind howled across the ice and the aurora danced above. He felt the weight of history in his hands and the thrill of knowing that for a moment he had touched the edge of the impossible.